This professional footballer you're looking at is literally stealing all the attention away from the players at the World Cup. It's crazy. Just look at the guy. He's an absolute monster. He towers over women standing next to him, and it's no surprise he's 2 meters tall and built like a bodybuilder. So why is everyone talking about him? Even more than the players actually competing at the World Cup, when he isn't even at the tournament. Well, first of all, that's because he's Nigerian goalkeeper Maduka Okoye. And unfortunately, Nigeria failed to qualify for the World Cup, despite being one of Africa's strongest national teams. His name is Maduka Okoye, and you've probably seen him all over social media these past few days, unless you've been living under a rock. He first went viral because he was spotted flirting with American superstar Cardi B. But we'll come back to that. The other reason is because his physique has completely stunned people. Once everyone realised he was actually a professional footballer, people started looking into him. And he's not playing for some obscure Norwegian division or anything like that. He's the starting goalkeeper at Udinese in Serie A, so he's pretty well known in Italy. Ironically though, he's not making headlines for what he does on the pitch, but what happens off of it. He was in Paris for Fashion Week and was caught getting very close to Cardi B. The story exploded on Twitter with everyone trying to film whatever was happening between them. And honestly, given he's tall, incredibly muscular, and could easily be a fashion model alongside his football career, it seems Cardi B may have been impressed too. After meeting at Fashion Week, they attended the Jean-Paul Gaultier show together and appeared very close, where they were spotted together on several other occasions and barely left each other's side. Whether anything more happened between them, nobody really knows, and frankly, that's their business. What's funny is that the Cape Verde goalkeeper Vozinha gained around 20 million Instagram followers during the World Cup thanks to his incredible performances. Meanwhile, Maduka Okoye has also exploded in popularity, just for getting close to Cardi B at Fashion Week. Not exactly the same route to fame, is it? That said, it's no surprise that his physique shocked fans. Even though he's a professional athlete, football doesn't usually produce builds like that. There obviously have been some exceptions over the years, of course, Adama Traore being the obvious one. He's always stood out because of his incredible physique. In fact, he's even been advised to ease off the weight training because carrying so much muscle can become a disadvantage on the pitch. His power is unbelievable and he's incredibly quick, but being so heavily built can make change of direction and agility more difficult. One advantage of having Adama Traore on your team though is that he can intimidate opponents when things get heated. Everyone remembers that hilarious incident a few months ago during the fiery West Ham v Chelsea match, when Traore sent Marc Cucurella completely flying. Then poor João Pedro tried to stand up for his teammate by pushing Traore, only for Traore to slowly walk up to him like the Incredible Hulk. The image instantly became a meme. Speaking of Hulk, not the green superhero, the footballer, because honestly, no one has ever suited that nickname more. Hulk was another physical anomaly in football, built like a bodybuilder and almost impossible to knock off the ball. His strength also allowed him to unleash absolute rockets from long range and free kicks. And when I say Maduka Okoye, Adama Traore and Hulk are anomalies, it's because they're really not built like the typical elite footballer. Sure, you have incredible athletic players like Jude Bellingham, but their physiques are much more suited to the demands of modern football. Speaking of Jude, his physique is one of the reasons Kim Kardashian chose him as her ambassador for her clothing brand, Skims. Yes, that's why you've seen him modelling in Kim K's underwear campaign. And before anyone starts speculating, that relationship is purely professional. The viral AI-generated video of two of them, completely fake. Whilst we're talking about Okoye flirting with Cardi B and the fake rumours involving Jude Bellingham and Kim Kardashian, there's another celebrity relationship we often forget about. Karim Benzema once liked Rihanna. In fact, it's probably fair to say they had some kind of romance. They were seen together on multiple occasions, looking very close, and they were even photographed leaving a nightclub together. Benzema looked like he was loving life at that period. Rihanna herself even enjoyed tweeting during major tournaments. After France were knocked out of the quarterfinals in the 2014 World Cup, she tweeted, "My baby Benz." Benzema also spoke about meeting her, saying, "I was really happy to meet her. She's very different from the images people have of her. She doesn't take herself too seriously. It was really nice spending time with her." So yeah, he clearly enjoyed it. Although in the end, she didn't become the love of his life. And who knows whether Cardi B and Maduka Okoye will ever become anything more. But one thing they do have in common is that footballers seem to have a habit for falling for famous singers.